romance. Romantic surprises are on the horizon. Be open to them. It could be a getaway, a surprise getaway. You've got baggage and you've got hideaway. So somewhere really romantic, somewhere really intimate, where you see somebody who knows and can feel that this person is circling their energy, thinking about them. I feel like Spirit's saying, hey my loves, welcome back to Puppet Reads Tarot for another Pick a Card Tarot reading. This Pick a Card is a timeless reading for anyone who would like to know who's in their energy and why. Timeless means divine timing, and divine timing knows no time except divine order. So you will see this reading when you're meant to, and collective, well, that means it's not zodiac specific, but for a specific group of souls who need to hear this message. I will be using tarot cards, oracle cards, and pure intuitive guidance to connect with source energy and my spirit guides of unconditional love to bring through messages for your highest and greatest good. You will have 3 groups to choose from. Whatever landed you here, you were guided here for a reason. Tune into your intuition. Maybe you're drawn to a crystal, a card, or feel a magnetic pull to a certain pile. This is intuitive tarot at its core. Do not overthink it and trust your vibe. For more timeless readings, collective tarot, and messages from Spirit, check out the links in the description box below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss a free YouTube Live tarot reading. Without further ado, let's take a closer look at the groups so you can choose the one that's truly calling to you. So these are the 3 groups that you can choose from if you are wanting to find out who is in your energy and why, okay? So I'm going to leave you to choose, connect with your crystal or your pile or your deck or your group, whatever it is for you. I'll give you a few seconds to choose. If you need to pause the video at this time to set an intention or ask a question, then now is the time to do so. And that, let's get into your reading. Hi, my lovely group 1, pile 1, card 1, collective. You are here because you connected with this lovely pile, this deck, this card, or this lovely rose quartz crystal. Very good for aiding all matters involving the heart, things that you desire, things that you want, things that you love. Okay, so I'm going to get my thumbtack on first of all, because that will not do. So first of all, we're going to get some tarot here for those that have connected here with pile 1. So who is in pile 1's energy and why? Oh, wow. There's a lot of movement in your energy. If you just look at the cards that flew out that we can see facing up, this is somebody that is traveling towards you. Chariot, 7 of Wands. It's like an energy of standing on a point here, defending themselves, rushing to defend themselves. Under that, you've got the 4 of Cups, which is an energy of boredom or apathy. Okay, so somebody is in some kind of possibly stagnancy or comfort zone here that they are defending. They're defending their energy, they're defending their space, and it's almost fighting for their right to kind of be there and to exist in that space. We also got the Empress reverse and the World reverse. This is an energy of somebody who thinks, collective, that, well, first of all, they've got unfinished business with you, collective, with the World in the reverse. But with the Empress in the reverse, this is an energy of them thinking that either you wouldn't be interested here. We have got the 4 of Cups. You wouldn't be interested here. You are too good for them. Maybe they feel like you've moved on in some regard. But with the Chariot, I feel like this could change. Okay, so let's just get some clarification first of all. You've got Temperance at the bottom of the deck here. They're really trying to stay their course here and to kind of maintain their current energy, their patient energy, their moderation, holding back in some regard, trying to stay in some kind of balance. Why is the Empress in the reverse here? These are just flying out. Oh my gosh, this deck upside down. Not at all. So yeah, the Empress in the reverse, you've got the Justice in the reverse and Karma in the reverse. Karma is the Judgment card in this deck. This is an energy of somebody feeling like something isn't fair. They misjudged something. They didn't make a decision at the right time, possibly. And let's clarify the Chariot card here for pile 1 collective, for those that are in their energy, whoever's in their energy, and why. Why is the Chariot card here? The Death card. So things will change here with the Chariot and the Death card. Things will change. This is really intense. They could, if you're not the Empress in the reverse here, collective, this could be them feeling like they're not worthy. They definitely have unfinished business or something that they haven't healed here with you, and they're feeling possibly like they are not worthy. They also feel like this is bad karma, or either bad karma or it's not fair. And with karma in the reverse, like I said, it's like an energy if they've not made a decision or they've misjudged something. Why is karma in the reverse? The Devil card, yeah, the shadow side. So yeah, they're definitely in their head and attached to the idea here that they are not worthy, attached to the idea here that they have got bad karma. They are attached to the idea here that there's something regarding a decision that they did not make or did not make in time. I'm possibly thinking they did not make it at all. I don't really see anything here in regards to time, but definitely a decision that wasn't made. And now justice in the reverse. This is bad karma, possibly, that they're thinking. But this will change. That they are plotting, they are thinking here. The 7 of Swords is at the bottom of the deck, with the 3 of Swords. So that's 7 and 3 swords. That's 10 swords. This is somebody that you had either a painful ending with, or there was some kind of betrayal with them. Possibly they betrayed you. Okay, and they're kind of strategizing on how they can rectify this, how they can kind of come back from this 10 swords energy. The Knight of Cups is just below that, so this is definitely somebody who has emotions for you. Okay, and the Knight of Swords, again, fast communication and fast movement. So there will be a change, but yeah, there's something here about either they don't feel worthy, or they feel as though you wouldn't allow them to come in with the Empress reverse and the World card. Let's see if we can get some more context for this person that is in your energy, pile 1, and why. So there's a lot of strong energy here, which is definitely why they're in your energy. They're obviously thinking about you here with the 4 of Cups. Okay, and there's unfinished business. That is the why. Okay, that's how they feel. They feel like there's unfinished business. So that is why they are lingering in your energy. There's a lot of major arcanas, 70% major arcanas here. All the big ones. You've got the World card, the Chariot card, the Death card, the Empress, the Justice, and Karma, and the Shadow side, which is the Devil card and the Judgment card. So, oh my goodness. This person could be in denial about something. Yeah, and there's definitely fear here with that Devil card. So we've got Capricorn, Scorpio, Cancer energy, Libra, Taurus energy, Libra energy again, Scorpio again, and all the fixed signs, Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio, and Leo. So tell me more about this context here for pile 1. Anything else about the context here for pile 1? Love. So they do have really strong feelings for you. This is all driven by the love that they have for you. It's so intense that it's causing them to really Spirit is forcing them to go through a lot of change in regards to how they're perceiving this connection. Spirit is forcing them with all these major arcanas, okay, because there's unfinished business, and that is sitting very heavy on their heart. But Spirit is encouraging them to lead with love, as well as all of this being inspired by love. Okay, I feel part of the reason why they're in your energy is because they have such strong feelings for you with love. Okay, that could also be the Devil card energy as well, some kind of attachment. And also, if you look at this Devil card, this is somebody who is, hands on head, just at a loss, feels absolutely hopeless. Okay, I feel like this is how they feel in regards to how in regards to the feelings that they have for you. Tell me more about this pile 1. Pile 1. grief. Okay, so they're definitely trying to overcome some kind of grief of this situation. And we did see the Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck, didn't we, with the Seven of Swords, which equals a Ten of Swords. Okay, there has been an ending here, and they are. This is all about them trying to overcome some grief through trying to find a way back to you to transform this energy, because ultimately this love energy is really like it's burning a hole in their gut. Okay, they may have some doubts about it at this time. I feel like that's what a lot of that devil energy could be as well. Tell me more about this Pile One collective, what they need to know about the person in their energy and why they're in their energy. Happiness, yeah. I'm aware that being happy means that I'm on the right path. So they're striving towards happiness. Okay, they know that happiness is with you, what it was with you, possibly. And this could be any situation. It doesn't have to be romantic love. It is definitely love, though. This person that is in your energy, and they know that they would be happier if they were talking to you again, if they were, if they resolved this situation with you, if they were able to kind of display and vent and live and breathe this energy of love with you, if they could repair this grief, this loss, this disconnection here that they have with you as well. So how interesting. So Pile One, are you getting off to a quite a mighty start already? So Pile One, anything else for Pile One here, please, Spirit? Nope. Flexible. So there's gonna be a need for someone to be flexible here. It may be them. Let's see what else we can do. Not for you. Okay. So there's something here about this energy that Spirit is saying is not for you, collective. Okay. At least not in this situation. It could also be that they feel like they're not for you as well. And we'll see if we can clarify that with some tarot as well. But there's an energy here of something, yeah, you've got the masculine yang energy at the bottom of the deck. They are definitely coming in, and they're coming in to deliver some kind of, well, to have some kind of peace with you, okay? And I feel like they know that. And so I feel like that collective, I'm talking to somebody who knows and can feel that this person is circling their energy, thinking about them, wanting to come in. I feel like Spirit is saying that this is not for you, collective. Why is flexible here for collective one? Time to go. So there's something here where Spirit is considering you to be flexible, needing to be flexible, and it's flexible in terms of knowing when to leave a situation. Okay, it's not, if somebody presents you with an offer, it's not, the only options aren't the ones that they've told you. There's an option not to participate, there is an option not to even engage, and I'm not saying that that's what needs to happen, but Spirit's saying, when we're talking about flexibility, is that you need to have more flexibility in you need to give yourself more flexibility in options. Okay, and one of them might be to remove yourself from the situation. Time to go and not for you. Okay, time for a nap at the bottom of the deck. There could be a period of silence after this, or at least maybe in this moment that you are watching this reading, and period of silence where there's no contact, maybe no talking, and then come to the edge. This is somebody that is being encouraged to kind of lean into spirit a little bit more, lean into fate and karma a little bit more, take a risk a little bit more. Okay. So there may be the flexibility, I feel like, is in options. Okay, giving yourself those options, not if they're telling you, like I said, or if it's a relationship situation, this is what I can offer you. It's that or nothing, or it's that or this or that. And you're just like, I don't like either one of those options. That's not what I'm looking for right now. Spirit is saying that's okay. It's not for you. Time to go. Okay. So tell me a little bit more about why this person is in the collective's energy. Collective one, group one. Woman holding a coin. They find you, this is the Empress energy, or the Queen of Pentacles energy, I consider this to be. They find you very self-sufficient, all on your own. Okay, somebody who doesn't need them. They, having them in your life would be a bonus. I could be talking to a feminine energy, but I don't. I don't have to be. This is just somebody that is very self-sufficient on their own, okay? Very grounded and established in their pentacle world. You know, maybe they've got their own home, a good job, maybe self-employed, whatever it is, very stable in your pentacle world. They don't feel like they've got anything to offer you, or there's nothing that you need. Yeah, the reason why they're in your energy is because they feel really connected with you. This is the first chakra, Archangel Michael. Okay, this is the root chakra. It's where you feel grounded, where you feel at home. It's where you feel stability, or how you can feel stability. Okay, they feel very connected with you. They feel very at home in your energy and around you. There's something here about groundedness or stability that is really key here. Tell me more about why they're in the collective's energy. Yeah, they're connected with you, okay, spiritually. You've got the seventh chakra, Archangel Uriel, which is all about downloads and from your higher self, from source, okay, delivering messages, coming into some kind of an awakening. So they're probably have been through some kind of awakening here, or they're receiving downloads at this time from spirit. Yeah, there may be somewhat, I do feel like there's a strong connection here, or underlying theme about stability. You've got a counterpart energy here now, man holding a coin. They want to be equal to you, okay? They are working on their stability at the moment, or their finances, but they definitely want to be equal to you, or feel, and not that they're not, they want to feel as though they've got something to offer to bring to the table, getting their finances or their stability sorted. You've got Goddess of the Moon. This is intuition, okay? This is the moon energy. They could be doing this quietly, secretly, you know, not sharing it with many people. Definitely feeling motivated to do so at this time. And let's get some messages here. So some messages here for collective 1, group 1. For the reason that this, why is this person in their energy? Flirt and calling in your soulmate. It says, flirt, extend your light-hearted energy to others, and calling in your soulmate. Your prayers and affirmations and visualizations help bring you together. So this could be something that they are actively working on, okay? Calling you in, okay? Now, obviously there's a way that you can do this consciously, but it could also be quite unconscious. The fact that they're going through some kind of transformation, realizations in regards to you and your energy, that alone can be calling you in, or that could be the reason why you feel them so strongly in your energy. You've got flirt here. I feel like they are wanting to come in and flirt, okay, wanting to open the lines of communication, wanting to entertain the idea of, I'm feeling like a Page of Cups energy. Tell me more here about pile 1. Forgiving and learning. So yeah, this is definitely someone you could know. I feel like they are starting to forgive themselves and learn a lot about themselves. It says, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. I feel like this is also some advice to you, collective, okay? There may be some forgiveness that is necessary here. Maybe I'm talking to a collective that is holding on to a grudge, possibly. You know, we did see the world in the reverse with the Empress in the reverse. If that is you, that could be something unable to forgive, could be something that is holding you back. And then at the bottom of the deck, you've got deception and reconciliation. Yeah, they are not being honest with you that they want to reconcile. They may not be honest with other people about that they want to reconcile. For some of you, this could be because of children. Maybe there's something that they're working on that's in the very early stages, if it's not a physical child. But if it is a child as well, this is something that they have to factor in that could be affecting the situation. Possibly unrequited love. They feel like you wouldn't accept them with a child as well. So there is that energy. Let's see if we can get some more clarity here before we wrap this up. So why is not for you and time to go here for the card 1 collective? Not for you and time to go. 2 of Cups, yeah, so, oh, and another card, and the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, so it's, you need to give this situation space to be worked on. I do feel like when they do come in with communication, because we did see the Chariot card, that is a strong indicator of movement, okay, change, and when a lot of these reversals turn in the upright, there's something about something initially not being for you, or maybe the energy that they're currently in, they're not ready for you. Spirit can't send them in like this. They are working on this connection, but also you need to work on this connection. I feel like you need to do it separately. That's why there's a time period, a time for a nap energy, and not for you, time to go energy. You need to be flexible on how Spirit delivers this to you. Tell me more. And yeah, 8 of Cups again, the energy of detachment and leaving a situation. Tell me more about flexible. The Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Yeah, this is an energy of it's not the right time, okay, and you need to be flexible about that collective. At the bottom of the deck, you've got 2 of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. Yeah, there's something that you should be working on right now. It could be yourself, your confidence, maybe your business, your career. There's something that you're in a magnetic energy at the moment, collective, and Spirit is saying there's something that you need to be working on, that you should be busy with during this period. You've got the 10 of Swords underneath that. Yeah, something has ended, and Spirit is saying take this time to work on your projects, okay, whatever it is that you're working on. You may be trying to build your money at this time and build yourself up. Just know that while you're also building your stability and your finances, so is this person. So there's a period of time out at the moment, but during this time out, they're in your energy because they are missing you, they are grieving you. You were happiness for them, or they've realized that you were happiness for them. They love you, they've realized that they love you, and that is a shock to them as well. The Devil card, they're afraid of that, okay, but there is unfinished business here. It's just right now in this energy, it's not the right time, okay. So collective, let me know if that is your reading, okay, and I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Hi pile 2, welcome to your reading. You're here because you picked this lovely pile, this lovely deck, or this lovely labradorite crystal, which has beautiful green, blue, mermaidy, flashy bits, okay, heart shaped as well, gorgeous. So I'll pop that there. So collective 2, pile 2, we're going to pull some tarot, then some oracle decks on who is in your energy and why. So for pile 2, Spirit, who is in their energy and why? The King of Swords is in your energy, Aquarius energy, or Gemini, Libra in a general reading. This could be somebody who's quite straight-laced, okay, quite stoic, likes to do the right thing. They may want to talk to you with this King of Swords. This is somebody who wants to talk, somebody who is thinking a lot about you. Tell me about who is in their energy and why. Tower card, yeah. This is Scorpio energy. This is somebody who they've had some kind of realization about you, okay, with the King of Swords in the Tower. They've been thinking really hard about this situation, and they are having some massive epiphanies. Tell me more here about who is in pile 2's energy and why. The King of Wands and the 10 of Cups. Wow, they are ready to take some action towards you, okay? King of Wands, Aries, Leo energy, but Aries or Sagittarius in a general reading. 10 of Cups, this is I could be talking to somebody who you were in a family situation with, or this is somebody that wants to pursue a family situation or a harmonious situation with you. Tell me more about who is in pile 2's energy and why. It doesn't have to be a masculine energy. I could be talking to one, or it could just be about one. But masculine energy can be man or it can be woman. It's just a specific type of energy. You just have the Queen of Pentacles and the Justice card. Yeah, there's something that they want to put right or do right by you. The Queen of Pentacles is here, so that is an energy of stability, home, a homemaker energy, or a committed lady. It's almost like they want to do right by you or do right by a situation, especially with the 10 of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. It's giving they're ready to commit or ready to make an honest person out of you. Tell me more about the Tower. Tell me more about the Tower here for the Pile 2 Collective. What is this Tower moment? The Page of Pentacles, yeah. This came out as a challenge. They've had a realization about you, okay? It's about a conversation that was had, something that happened already with you, that they have had a realization about. What have they realized with the Page of Pentacles and the Tower? The Eight of Pentacles. They realize that they want to work on this. They realize that they want to work on this. They need to work on this. They want to water this, okay? They want to, yeah, that's what they've realized. It could have been a conversation about like what are we now? What are we doing? What do you want? Are we on the same page? It could have been that kind of conversation. And this doesn't, I don't see any signs of somebody that you have broken up with. I see signs more as somebody who you could be in a family situation with, but you don't have to be. But definitely something around a conversation that you've had here about possibly the future. The Three of Pentacles, yeah, how will we work together? How are we going to make it? How are we going to make it happen? What are we going to do? Tell me more about why this person is in Pile 2 Collective 2's energy and why. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands, they are ready to really put in the efforts here and really lay some solid foundations and to plan the future. They're very passionate about this. They've really given this a great deal of thought here with the King of Swords and the Tower card, and they're really already thinking about the how and the why of how we will get there. They're very excited about it with the Knight of Wands. They're ready now to pursue that with you. So yeah, I feel that is like clear as day. Five of Cups at the moment. They're very sad at the moment. And the Ace of Wands is there. This could have been an energy where they wanted it and you didn't, or I'm not sure. I don't have any cards on that at the moment, but somebody here, I feel like there's been a change of mind. Because the Tower card, there's a change. It was a major change in someone's thinking, is what I'm getting there. So let's get some of these lovely cards. Oh, let's use these ones. No, it's not these ones. Spirit doesn't want those ones. Spirit wants these ones. Okay, so why is this person in the collective energy, Pile 2's energy, and why? Sorry if you can hear banging doors in the background, okay? It's just my neighbours being noisy with their doors. So, for Pile 2, Collective 2, Spirit, why is this person in their energy and why? So, why? They're really questioning everything. That's the King of Swords energy. They're really thinking. They're questioning everything. Why did things turn out that way, or why did things happen the way they happened, or why did that conversation transpire the way it transpired? They're also starting to figure out like why they've had a major change in their thinking in the first place. Like why? Tell me more here for happy, but they have realized where their happiness is. They've had some kind of realization here that about what they want here. I feel like it could be definitely a stable family situation or some kind of level up in the situation here. Tell me more. Loyal Heart. So Loyal Heart is here. This is somebody who is loyal to you regardless of what you've been through. It also speaks of an energy of spirit being loyal to you, no, regardless of what you've been through, always being able to trust and rely on that person, always on spirit. It did kind of come out as a challenge. It tried to come out on its side. So this is somebody who is questioning with why. They are questioning why you, or why them, or why have they had a change in mind? Why did they suddenly feel this kind of yearning to have all these things with you, these opportunities with you? You've got the New Life card at the bottom of the deck, and To the Sea, which is stepping out into an abyss here, stepping out into an abyss of energy of where they feel either isolated or lonely or on their own, but stepping into water is almost stepping into some kind of emotional vulnerability here. So it could be that they're coming to you quite a vulnerable, or they will come to you in some kind of vulnerable energy, letting you know that they have an idea of what this new life looks like, and that they have had a change of mind or a change of heart or a change of direction, whatever that is. Okay, but yeah, that's very interesting. So let's get some of this. Some of this. So tell me more here about pile 2, the pile 2 collective, and who is in their energy and why, Spirit. Who is in pile 2's energy and why? Patience and fulfillment. Yeah, they are having patience around acquiring some kind of fulfillment. Okay, there's something here, and I don't know if it's them or if it's you, but there's something around a need to have patience, and they know that here. The Knight of Pentacles is here, which is an energy of meticulous planning. It's someone that goes over all the details. It's someone who takes their time. It's a need to be meticulous. It's a need to have patience here. So somebody may need to have patience in order to fulfill something. Okay, take that as it resonates. That could be you or them. Tell me more about this energy that is in pile 2's energy and why. Security. Yeah, they feel secure with you. They also want to offer you security, but the security card is all about being taken care of, even when you can't see, what it is that's taking care of you, or even if you don't see what the next step is going to be. They want to be that security for you, and I feel like that's how they feel about you as well. Healing chaos. I feel like there's some chaos that needs to be healed between you guys. Okay, and when it does provide some kind of magical opportunity. The gateway here has a unicorn on the front. This is something that is magical and supernatural and just completely majestic. So I feel like once this chaos between you is healed, or whatever this change in thought is, or whatever it is that happened, there is some kind of opportunity, a magical opportunity here with that gateway card. Okie dokie. So let's get some Island Time Wellness, which I've not used in a very long time. So for the pile 2 collective, Spirit, can we get some energy? Pile 2. Ooh. Hammer. Sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent, working on it. So there's definitely an energy of wanting to work on it. But yeah, I feel like this King of Swords may have sabotaged something, and now they're in your energy because they are heavily thinking about they're having a change of mind here with the Tower card. They sabotage, and now they know they need to rebuild, and maybe that's why there's patience that is needed here. Tell me more about pile 2. Tell me more about pile 2 collective. Mirror. Mirroring each other, self-image, relationships, reflect our wounds, and introspection. So the King of Swords again is definitely an energy of somebody who's very introspective, and maybe he's been, I say he, but it's really they. That energy has been reflecting on maybe wounds that they have, emotional wounds, childhood wounds, the reasons why. Because why is here? This is somebody who's questioning, reflecting, and asking a lot of introspective and philosophical conversations with themselves. So they've really reflected on the reasons why they didn't want what they wanted, and why they have suddenly had this transformation in their mind, in what they want here. Tell me more about this energy for pile 2. Self-indulgence, focus on self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. So they probably know that they need to heal something, work on something within themselves in order to work on this relationship, because they feel like they're not enough. They feel like I just had something come into my head where somebody feels like they're not enough, or wouldn't have enough to give in a family situation because they didn't come from a solid, or a solid family, or a traditional kind of um family unit. There's something about their childhood and their family unit why they feel like they couldn't offer or bring something to the table in that regard. But there's lack of confidence. Again, we've got self-sabotage here, fear, ego, issues of jealousy. So definitely ego is involved here. I haven't seen the devil card, but I do feel like, but it is here. The energy is here. I can sense that the ego was something that they had to reflect on. I feel like that's past energy, because what I'm looking at is somebody who has gone through some kind of transformation in their mind. Um, Unconditional love, though, they do love you. They want this situation. They're trying to find a way to love themselves here with self-love. You've got oneness, passion, affection, and attraction. Not today, not dealing, hurt, avoiding a conversation or a person. Having boundaries, still angry. So there could be somebody who's angry in the situation, but I'm not getting that strongly. I'm really getting that in this King of Swords energy. This is somebody who was not just avoiding a conversation or a person for the sake of it, but because they were doing some introspection, it's caused them to really go within and to think. The King of Wands with the Ten of Cups is here, so this is somebody that, with that change of mind, they've moved on from this not wanting to deal with this situation to, I absolutely love you and I love this situation. This is what I want. Okay, so it's paradise there at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, that's a really interesting energy. So let's see if we can get anything else. Let's use this one. Let's get some messages here or some advice from Spirit, from the Romance and Love deck. So for pile 2, I feel like this is a really straightforward reading, really. I'll see if I can get some more tarot as well. See if there's anything else that needs to come through. So for the pile 2 collective, Spirit, and for the person that is in their energy and why, what messages, advice, or energy that do you have for me? Thank you. For the pile 2. Romance. Romantic surprises are on the horizon. Be open to them. So there could be a change here. Someone is coming to let you know exactly what they want. They could do it in a very romantic way. And hideaway. Yeah, it could be a getaway, a surprise getaway. You've got baggage and you've got hideaway. So it does say emotional baggage. But the fact that it came out with hideaway, this is really given an energy of travel. They may take you somewhere to talk about their baggage, okay, talk about their childhood issues or some kind of ego issue. And I don't mean ego as in pride, I mean ego as in sabotage, that devil energy, that attachment, okay, what we're attached to. So they may whisk you off somewhere really romantic, somewhere really intimate, where you can create your own special hideaway together, and really talk to you about this baggage and the reasons why they felt the way they felt, and the reason what was weighing them down about this decision or moving forward, or this their future, whatever this is. But it could come through here as a surprise. You've got voids. Avoid rushing to fill voids with love. Seek inner fulfillment first. So this could be some advice for you guys in regards to when this person does come in. Resist the urge to just shower this person with love, to kind of and hug it out. There is something here about they need to do some deep work around this. And so absolutely give them love and let them know that you are there for them, but don't use that as a substitute for real work, for shadow work. Yeah. I feel like because you're gonna be so excited to see them, you've got anticipation just behind that. And you're probably going to anticipate them coming in from this reading. You might just be kind of sweep them away, and make up or come together, as opposed to actually discussing the root of the real issue. So that is a bit of advice there from Spirit. And let's get some more tarot before we go. So, any advice here for pile 2 in regards to this situation, Spirit? What is the advice here for pile 2 in regards to this situation? What's the advice? The advice is the Three of Swords and the Emperor. Yeah, the advice is that this person is hurt. They either feel betrayed or they betrayed you, but I feel like it's them. They are heartbroken, whether it's over this or something about something that they've dealt with, and they need to heal that. There's an open wound that this Emperor carries, and I feel like they have realized and they are going to be talking to you about it. But the advice is that this is a real deep wound, okay? Don't ignore it. Don't just try and fill it with love, okay? Be practical about how we can actually heal this wound, okay? Tell me more. The Fool card. Definitely it's worth the risk. Spirit is saying to start a new journey here with this Emperor, or that they are willing to start a new journey. This is the Aries energy, so you could be dealing with an Aries, but of course the Emperor is all the kings as well. So any sign really doesn't matter. But this person is willing to start a new journey. Take a leap of faith, okay? And you know, the advice is you can take it with them. Tell me more about the advice here for pile 2. Ooh. Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords kind of came out funny, but it was in the upright ultimately. This is the energy of fast communication, fast movement, okay? A rushing energy. Tell me why the Knight of Swords is here. Why are we rushing? Why is that the advice? Okay, that's a reversal. The Ace of Swords. Okay, so rushing would be bad advice. Rushing wouldn't be recommended in this situation. I feel like you need to take your time, yeah, and really look at your options around, especially when it comes to somebody I'm talking to who's in a marriage, a family home, or any home, a relationship, okay, an engagement. There's options. We need to look at all the options and get some clarity. Any more advice here for pile 2? The Five of Wands. Yeah, there's going to be conflict here, and there's going to be conflict or a clash in opinions, okay? Maybe how to approach or do something. But I feel like with the Hanged Man Pisces energy, you need to surrender to the process. They also need to surrender to the process, this masculine energy. They need to see something from a different point of view. You need to see, instead of squabbling, okay, a clash of egos and who was right and who was wrong, and we should do it this way and not that way. I feel like you need to release that. See this from a different perspective. See this as this is something you're building an investment in with the Ten of Pentacles. This is something you want. You want marriage. You want investment. You want legacy. You want to build with this person. Okay, that's the bigger picture, and that's what you need to surrender to. And this doesn't mean that you don't have your boundaries and that you ignore red flags. It simply means that the petty squabbling, unable to release, you know, conversations or arguments on who did what and when and why in the past is not, it's ultimately not where you're going. It's not what you want. So don't live in that energy. If that's not the energy that you want to be in, then don't perpetuate that energy. So yeah, that's what I'm getting for you, pile 2 collective. Yeah, you got High Priestess at the bottom of the deck and the Three of Cups. I feel like you definitely know there's some kind of reconciliation incoming. But I'm going to leave it there, collective. And that was an absolute pleasure. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Hi, pile 3 collective. You are here because you resonated with this lovely green calcite crystal, which I think looks a little blue on the camera, but it's gorgeous. Yeah. Or this lovely deck, this lovely pile, or this lovely group 3. Okay, so I'll pop that there. Group 3, we're going to go through some tarot with you now on who is in your energy and why they're in your energy. Okay, we're going to pull some tarot, then we'll pull some oracle cards, and yeah, let's just see where who's in your energy and why, and where it takes us. So the first 2 piles have been completely different so far, which is great. That is what we want. So let's see some tarot for who is in pile 3's energy and why. So the person that is in your energy, I mean, that is somebody that is protecting their energy there, okay? They may be in your energy because they feel like your energy is protected. They feel like you're guarding or protecting yourself. Why are they in the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups, this could be somebody you're in a family with, okay? They could feel like you are protecting yourself and protecting your peace for your own happiness. You're happier without them. You're happy without them in your energy, or in your around you. Tell me about pile 3 and who is in their energy and why. The Queen of Swords, yeah, you're not talking to this person. You could be in no contact with this person. They could also think that you just, you know, if you were to disturb their peace, I'm hearing that you wouldn't be having it at all. Like, you would let them know that they are expecting what for, okay? Tell me more about who is in pile 3's energy and why. The Six of Wands here, yeah, they they want to be seen by you. They want to be recognized by you. They want your attention in some regards, or they want to give you attention. We're going to clarify some of these. This is interesting. Why is the Seven of Wands here? Why is the Seven of Wands here? The Page of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. Yes, this is somebody who wants to manifest some kind of long-term situation or investment with you. The Ten of Pentacles is everything. It's family, it's relationship, it's legacy, it's a life together. And with the Page of Pentacles, this is a tangible thing. I feel like there's something that they want to offer you and they can't because you are protecting yourself. Like, powerful. Like, I could be talking to someone that is literally who might cast spells in order to protect their energy. Somebody who is, or just very inwardly focused at the moment, but yeah, they can't really break into this energy. They can't seem to break it. We'll find out why in a second. Why is the Ten of Cups here for pile 3? The Queen of Cups. They have big feelings, massive feelings, around happiness, and you being their happiness, you being their fulfillment in some regards, especially in regards to a family situation. Whether you have a family or not, this is something that they want and have realised that they want. They may miss their family as well. Why is the Queen of Swords reversed? Yeah, the Queen of Swords reversed, the King of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. They have an offer for you. The King of Pentacles is the committed king, the stable king, the relationship king, the married masculine. And they have an opportunity here for you. But with the Queen of Swords, this is like, they don't think you're going to receive it very well. They definitely could be in no contact, or this is somebody possibly who you've had cross words with. You've said to them, you know, unfiltered, I'm not interested. You know, you've set up some kind of boundary, or some kind of protection. Tell me why the Six of Wands is here for the card pile 3, for who's in their energy and why. The Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so now you've got the King and the Queen. So the Queen is here for the Six of Wands, which tells me, collective, that's how they see you. With the Six of Wands, they want to give you attention. Okay, they now see you in this victorious, successful, abundant light. Okay, with the Six of Wands, this is attention, this is victory, this is success, and this is giving the same energy, is it not? So whether you're the masculine that I'm talking to, or whether you're the feminine here that I'm talking to, you're the person here, you're protecting your energy with boundaries. Boundaries again. You're also very inwardly focused, okay, and this person just wants to bring you in an offer, shower you with some kind of attention, get your attention, because they want to manifest some kind of long-term or some kind of stable situation with you. So that is why they're in your energy. Page of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, communication, Five of Pentacles, possibly no contact there, or lack of communication, very sporadic, or when you do communicate, it's Five of Wands, it's arguments, it's fighting, it's conflict, okay? So they also may feel conflicted about this, and how to kind of get into, like, pierce your energy. So tell me about pile 3, collective here. 5:15 as I looked at the clock, guys. Tell me about this energy here for pile 3, collective. Who's in their energy and why? Who is in? And I feel like possibly, if this isn't something that has happened, it is going to happen. This could have been something that happened already. They bought you some kind of opportunity, and you were like, "Are you serious?" Like, after everything, like, I've got all these boundaries up and whatever else, and are you serious? So it could be that. If it hasn't happened already. I mean, if it has happened already. So for pile 3. Pile 3 collective. Who's in their energy and why? Spirit, can you get some context around the cards on the table? Trust. Who's in their energy and why? Release. Who's in their energy and why? Some context. One more. Who's in their energy and why? Pile 3. Wonders. And at the bottom of the deck, we got relaxation, which was, as you saw, the card that just fell out on the table not too long ago, and transformation and fulfillment. Love that. Okay, so you got trust here first. This is an energy of you needing to trust. Okay, that there's something here that you need to release. Okay, it could be boundaries, I don't know, but we'll clarify. But it's given an energy of here. When you trust in spirit and release this energy, certain things come to pass here, or certain things that you had never imagined come to light here, come to fruition here. And if this isn't you, it is them that needs to trust to release something. Like, you know, the energy of sometimes you hold on too tight to something. It's like, if you love it, let it go, and if it comes back, then it was meant to be kind of energy. And that could be for either one of you as well. Like I said, you do have relaxation at the bottom of the deck in transformation. So there is a period here or something where you may be in some kind of relaxation at the moment, where you are actually going through some transformations of your own, or they have, someone's going through a transformation. You got voyage as well. Didn't realize that was on top of fulfillment. And this is a journey. This is a spiritual journey. This is being guided by spirit as well. So this could be you, or that could be them. Okay. Can I get some energy here for Pile 3 collective, and who's in their energy and why? Who's in Pile 3 collective energy and why? The caring connection. So somebody who considers this a very caring connection, somebody who would like a caring connection, and that's why the King and the Queen of Pentacles is here, because they are the most nurturing King and Queen energies, right? They're the family people, the committed people, that, you know, and also equally the Cups as well, Queen and King of Cups. Okay, so we've not seen the King of Cups yet. Tell me more about who is in the energy and why. The thinking man. This is actually giving Aquarius energy, or Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, that air sign energy. Somebody who's thinking, deliberating, trying to get some perspective, someone who's trying to be strategic. You've got 4th chakra, Archangel Raphael at the bottom of the deck. 4th chakra is the heart chakra, which there is now open for them. I feel like this could be why release is here. Is some kind of realization, some kind of wonder that has been realized with the Queen of Cups as well. So very similar kind of energy that I'm getting here. That has been realized, some kind of wonder that has been realized, because somebody's heart chakra has opened up here. They have learned to trust their heart chakra, and to trust how they feel, as opposed to pushing it away, which is what the thinking man does, because the thinking man is logical, and the thinking man is strategic. The thinking man tries to make sense of things as they are in the 3D, discounting, you know, emotional feelings. But there's some kind of wonder here that they have come into, and they are now reflecting on it, and it's because their heart chakra has opened. They've released something. Tell me more about this person. Yeah, Angel of Strength. You could be dealing with a Leo placement as well, but this is somebody who's trying to find their strength, their inner strength. Okay, their strength in regards to their heart space. This is new territory for them. This is something that they haven't experienced before. And patience at the bottom of the deck, which is also giving temperance. Okay, Sagittarius energy. This is like divine timing. This is very divine and deliberate energy. So yeah, divine timing is definitely at play in regards to this connection. So tell me about Pile 2 here, and the person in their energy and why. So they're really your energy collective, because they really want a committed situation with you, but you had some kind of boundary up. You're also probably very angry with them, or you have no nice words for them, or that's how they feel you'll be towards them. But they could see you getting some kind of attention, and they could be seeing you places, something in regards to the home. So I don't know. maybe they know where you live and they see you around the area, okay, or they know how you make your money, or there's some kind of recognition or status that you receive in regards to your stability or how you make your money. This is something that they can see with the Six of Wands. They can see your success, they can see your victory in some regards. They can see how stable you are, how comfortable you are. Tell me more about pile 3 and this person in their energy and why they're in their energy. Friendship, oh, sacrifice, one more, and butterfly. So that's the second time we've seen a butterfly. You've got falling fast at the bottom of the deck. Love happens quickly, but don't lose yourself in the process. So this could be something that you have, someone that you haven't been with before, someone that you are friends with, possibly with friendship here at the bottom of the deck, or somebody who you were friends with, or maybe you're just in no contact with this friend. You don't talk to them regularly, or you haven't talked to them for a while, but this connection is definitely related, is based on friendship, okay? It says this connection is based on friendship and it may never develop into a romance, so take that into consideration. You then had sacrifice. Love may come with sacrifices. Evaluate what you're willing to give up. So there may be something that one or both of you have to really, you may have to sacrifice in order for this to come together. And then butterfly, you will meet a new love interest at a party or a night out. How interesting. So this is definitely new energy, and it doesn't have to be new as in you don't know them. It could absolutely well be, that's clear, but it could also be somebody that you do know and haven't spoke to for a while, or someone that you do know who you haven't dated before. But for a lot of you, this is definitely new, just brand new. So you may meet them on a night out. We'll clarify with tarot if that could be for you. Okay. I also just heard that they may be in very much in a have some kind of boundary up because of something regarding a family situation for them. And it's opened up their heart chakra as well. So take it if it resonates, okay? If it's new, if it's somebody new, you're just not going to know, are you, until you meet them. But how weird would it be if you met them and you're like, you know, I know your life story. Signs and clues. The universe is talking to you. So I could be talking to somebody, or it's them, who is if you're seeing synchronicities at the moment, seeing signs from the universe and whatever else, serendipitous moments, you know, I feel like this is them, and that is why they are in your energy, and that is why they are circling your energy in your orbit. You can feel them. Maybe you think about them, you dream about them, even if you've never met them. If you have a feeling that there's somebody new coming into your life, this caring connection here, that is under here, this caring connection, is it something that you feel? Tell me more about pile 3 and this person in their energy and why. Tell me about pile 3 and this person in their energy and why they're in their energy. Holiday. So enjoy a change of scenery to spice up your love life. You may meet this person on holiday. This could be why relaxation is at the bottom of the deck, okay? It could be some kind of holiday. You may meet them on holiday or vacation. Maybe you're just taking a break or a relaxing self-care. I'm hearing self-care day, and you may meet them on that day. It doesn't have to be like abroad or going away, but it's definitely an environment where you're relaxed and in your Queen of Pentacles energy. That's how they see you. That's when they recognize you. Tell me more about this energy here for pile 3 and why they're in their energy. Lasting love. This is your true love. That is quite a strong statement. So yeah, this person that you are about to meet, pile 3, this is lasting love. This is something new for most of you, but if it's not a new person completely, this is lasting love, okay? Your true love, okay? So definitely step into that. You've got friendly support here. It says fairies, guides, and friends give you aid. So, you know, you may definitely meet this person in a social situation, or a networking situation, okay? And also spirit is guiding you as well with signs and clues and supporting you. It says unexpected connection, opposites attract. So yeah, you may be very different, okay? And it's going to definitely catch one or both of you off guard if it is brand new connection. But yeah, this is quite a beautiful reading. Let's see if I can get some tarot to some clarification with some tarot. So spirit, what did I want to know? Yeah, they want this caring connection with you. What's this one? Release. So why is release here? Let's clarify release. Why is release here for pile 3? The King of Swords. So that's the king, the thinking king, okay? This or the thinking man, I should say. Release is here because they've been thinking about something that they have released, okay? They trusted something and they released something, and I feel like it's opened up their heart chakra. You've also got the Seven of Pentacles reversed. This is someone who's no longer tired of waiting. No longer tired of waiting. They're no longer prepared to wait for something that they want. Tell me more about release here. No. Tell me more about release. Why is release here? Tower. Yeah, so the tower came out crossing. But this is some kind of awakening, okay? And I'm giving it's definitely awakening in their mindset, things that they're thinking about, things that they want, but also in that heart chakra space, it's causing them to open up and be less protective or less guarded with in regards to their heart space. What is the advice here for pile 3? What is the advice for pile 3? What is the advice for the pile 3 collective? Advice is, yeah, this is going to come in when you least expect it, okay? You're going to be in some kind of apathy or boredom or some kind of really just moping energy, okay? Not interested in people who are interested in you. All these 3 cups stacked up here. These are cups that you haven't barely explored, or you've just not been satisfied or impressed by them, any kind of offers. And this could be not just in romance, in any part of life. You've just not been impressed with what life has giving you at this time, and you're definitely in an energy of mopingness. I just heard somebody who's not focusing on gratitude, okay? You're just not focused on it. Tell me more advice here. 8 of Wands and the Ace of Wands, yeah, they're going to see you and they are going to be chatty as AF, okay? They're going to be chatty AF. It's just they're gonna see you, 8 of Wands, Ace of Wands, and they're going to be absolutely like pulled into you. Your energy is going to pull them in. It may be while you're sitting alone, kind of pouring into yourself in some regard, very inwardly focused, don't really see what's going on around you, not paying attention to what's going around you, and then boom, they see you, Ace of Wands, 8 of Wands, they move towards you. Tell me more here. The 5 of Wands, yeah, it might be instant conflict, okay? A little bit of, why are you here? Why are you in my energy? Why are you trying to speak to me? Like, you're disturbing my peace. Tell me more about the 3 of Cups, okay? So definitely possibly a social situation. Maybe you become quite friendly as a result of this, okay? Why is the 3 of Cups here? Let's get some more for the 3 of Cups. Yeah, 8 of Pentacles, yeah, you become friends and this, you build on this, okay? This builds, this grows, okay? Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck and Justice and the Emperor. I love this. So there's some kind of karma and good luck that is entering your life with this individual, okay? This is a lasting love. This is a friendship, a connection based on friendship. May start with a bit of conflict and aggression. A bit of playful banter even I kind of get with the 5 of Wands and the 3 of Cups, okay? This could also be someone, and I don't get this strongly, but it could also be somebody that has a lot of competition, somebody who's dating at the moment, okay? But I do feel like they work on this because there's Justice here, and there's an Emperor, and there's a King of Pentacles on the deck as well. So somebody here really does know what they want. When they meet you, they realize that you're the person that they want, they could have this with. So take it as it resonates, pile 3, and yeah, like, share, and subscribe if you feel like that's your reading. And let me know in the comments if that's how things work out for you at the time of seeing this message. It could resonate within 30 days of seeing this message. So yeah, I'm going to let you go, pile 3, and I'll see you in the next one.